What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Hello to all you lovely individuals, wrestling fans. We're going to do a wrestling break. Hey now! What's up, Buffalo? I think I saw TB in here earlier. What's up, Goat? What's up, Blah? Got 16 already. Not mad at those numbers. Not mad at that at all. Nah. No need to take the night off, man. No need to take the night off. It's not necessary. Enjoy it. Time for the Becky hit. Rhea. Watching football, not really here. Thanks, bro. All right. People seem excited. Let's give the people reason to be excited and get the case open. Get this show on the road, as they say. All right. Oh, no problem. You still protesting the last break? That's fine, blah. I got you though, Steve. We try to fulfill a request. You guys know our direct line to the card gods, so if you have a request, make sure you put them in the chat and we will send those up to the card gods, and the card gods will bless us if they see fit to do so. Usually they do, unless you're blah. For blah, they don't really do a whole lot. Hey, bro, it's not me. It's the card gods, man. You and the card gods have some sort of beef. I don't know. I think it's your aura. You have bad juju around you. Your karma credit is terrible. All of the above, actually. I think all of these things contribute to your lack of hits. All right. Tri-Killer of Gunther. Sensations. Joe Coffey. 99 of 249. Spacer here. Tri-Color Cora Jade. B-Fab on the auto. Kevin Owens, 19 of 99er on the KO. Got Bautista on the snapshot. We have a die cut of Elektra Lopez. Becky Lynch, ringside. Karrion Kross. Alba and Yulisa Leon. Alba 5. Did you get anybody this time, blah? Or are you just bitching? If you're just bitching, let me know. I'll ignore you. But if you actually have somebody, I'll actually try to get you a hit tonight. I'm feeling generous. Might be because I may be facing the last days if this storm is what they say it's going to be. So maybe I'm trying to get right before I am whisked away. Are you boycotting? Say less. Screw it then. Stay hitless. Stay hitless. Rollins color wheel. There's been 2 breaks in a row color wheel, so perhaps you just expect rain. That's what I'm thinking too, Steve, really, like in all honesty. But, you know, prepare for the worst. So and all that fun stuff. All right. Actually, got a silver rock. Sonya Deville, scratch and sniff. Tricolor Bret Hart. Big E on the snapshot. Spacer for blah. Mr. Original Bro himself, Matt Riddle. 106 of 175. Got Randy. We have a white Yokozuna. 100 and 125 on the Samoan Japanese man. First entry in the tie-dye party. Otis. 19 to 25. One half of the American Alphas. Or Alpha Academy. Whatever they call themselves. Here we go at ringside of Finn Balor. Silver DDP. Our second entry into the tie-dye party, 425. Finn Balor. It's nice. It's nice. If you're feeling Finny, there you go. Hey, Blah, if you were to have bought into this break, who would you have gone for or attempted to get? Maybe it's an Irish break, which would be good. Because that means Becky's on the run. Becky will be somewhere in play if the break is indeed Irish. Are you feeling lucky, Steve? Are you feeling lucky? Lucky the Irish. I don't know. It looks like it. We got a member of Gallus. We got Finn Balor. You might be onto something here. You just might be onto something here. I have no idea. Didn't even look. Wow. What a quitter. Yikes. Didn't even take the time to even consider it. Jeez. It's a very loser mentality, bro. Get out of that. You gotta stop having this loser mentality, bro. Gotta have some gumption about yourself, confidence, some spunk, some pizzazz. Be a man. I lost your trust. Well, damn. Oh boy, I can't believe I did that. Oh my god, I'm so distraught by the very concept that I lost your trust. However would I carry on? However, will I continue doing this inhale exhale thing without the trust of blah by my side? Trying to motivate you, man. The Cena Zebra was the last straw. Could you pick them on the wrong night? That's my bad. If you'd have picked them on the right night, you'd be good. 16/49 on The Ultimate Warrior. We got Joseph Gacy, scratch and sniff. Tricolor Shawn Michaels. Ricochet. We pulled a gold of that particular card last night. Top dollar. Miko Satomura. 48/199er. Io Sky. We got Hank Walker. Nikia Lyons on the silver. Quincy Elliott, who we rarely pull, but we pulled this time on an auto. Q Elliott. Kiana James. Liv Morgan, lime green. 1/75. Dakota Kai, snapshot. Juan Cena. 108/249. He says you can't see him, but he's been showing up lately. I don't know if he changed his ways or what. Liv is tough to hit, it seems. I don't know, man. We do all right. We do all right with the Liv Morgan around here. We do A-OK with the Liv Morgan around here. I will say that. I will confidently say that. Miko Satomura. Miko Satomura. It's when you don't see as much like the John Cena. I see what you did. Soul Ruka is very tough. I have not seen one Soul yet. And we've been doing a lot of these, as you guys know. We've done a bunch. Have not seen one Soul Ruka yet. So yeah, she might be extremely difficult to find. She might not come back outside until she's completely healed, though. Maybe that's what it is. She doesn't have a lot. I think she's like a auto only spot. Same with Stratton. So if you come in here with strictly Soul Ruka on the mind as like the only card or the only spot, you're gambling. I get some very, very poor odds. All right. Let's see what other coolness we can make happen. Can we get back on a 1-1 streak? We pulled one last night. Let's get back to it. Yeah, that Cody ringside was pretty rare, but we got it. We got Sango on the tricolor. Asuka. We have a die cut of Randall Keith Orton. Bruno Sammartino. Pat McAfee. Back-to-back breaks with the Mac. Beth Phoenix on a silver. Braun Breaker. There's your girl Ava. Ringside. You got a silver Brutus Beefcake. Ho! Tie-dye, 15/25. Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Welcome to the tie-dye party, Mr. Duggan. Thea Hell, Silver Taker. Grayson Waller. Tricolor of Big E. Alba Fire on the snapshot. And Asuka. There you go, tough guy. Duggan was like your quintessential glorified jobber. So I've been watching I've been going back watching Raw from its inception on, because I just wanted to kind of revisit a lot of that history now that I have a different set of eyes. Duggan was absolute ass in the ring. That dude was Garbaggio. I just finished a lumberjack match with him and Shawn Michaels. My man could not think of anything else to do moveset wise. I understand his character was a brawler, but fucking yikes, bro. You're supposed to be the veteran in that match. Shawn at the time did not have that veteranness on him. Clearly a better worker though. Took some good bumps. Sold for Duggan pretty well, but Duggan was ass, bro. Terrible. I did, however, stumble upon the beginnings of the 1, 2, 3 Kid. So I think he had 2 or 3 weeks straight of a different name each time before he stumbled upon that name. That's got to be pretty dope though, to like a nice little hookup to have one of your boys in a very prominent position to get you on. Chuck Dempsey, 54 of 249. Kofi Kingston. Otis, Ultimate Warrior. Y'all quiet tonight. Welcome to the tie-dye party, Mr. Samuel Zane. 18 of 25. It's a tie-dye party. We got 30 of 35 on the Santos Escobar. Ludwig Kaiser. Yeah. On a snapshot, Mr. LA Knight. Alundra Blaze Silver. Back-to-back breaks with a Kurt Angle auto. You're welcome. Braun Breaker, silver. King of Mystery. Did you there, tough guy? I'll tell you what, man, going back and watching those shows, they had some terrible characters early on. Terrible. Like, there wasn't a ton of talent on that roster back in the early days. All right. Show Malley. I'm gonna go with Sugar, and I'm gonna go with Whaley, and probably Ian Gary. Too much cocaine down your cheek. You could tell, man. You could tell some of those matches. I don't know if my man was just, he was on something. He was substanced up. Whether it was some liquid courage or bit of the nostril naughties. He was on something. Got a silver Bianca Belair. Scratch and sniff of the Nigerian Jamaican man, Kofi Kingston. Dakota Kai. 79 of 199er. We got Charlotte. Spacer for Blah. Hank Walker. Tricolor of Emma. Stone Cold. Drew McIntyre. 66 of 75 on the Drewski. JC Jane. Snapshot. Tricolor of Sonya Deville. Roddy Piper. Ringside of Shane Helm. Seen a lot of those lately. Die cut of Ludwig Kaiser. Snapshot of EO. And a ringside of Indy Hartwell. Booger, Sugar, and Jack. It's a dangerous combo. It's a dangerous combo. Was Duggan a more functioning Eugene? Or am I taking that too far? Wouldn't be the first time I took something too far, but is Hacksaw Jim Duggan a functioning version of Eugene? Because what the fuck? It's like Eugene with way more independence. Not far off. Well, thank you. Somebody saw what I saw. His grandpappy. That's right, tough guy. What was the Heenan quote? Had a couple branches on the way down off the crazy tree. I mean, football around that time, that was likely to happen. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. I say give it time, though. I say give it time. Braun would have been the guy to have last night. Last night, he was out here showing off on the color wheel. All right, Bronson Reed, Cam Grimes, Otis, and a snapshot. Die cut of one Bailey. Oh yeah, he did have a tie-dye ringside. Juan Cena, Dolph Ziggler on the snapshot silver. Madcap Moss, don't see that often. That's a ringside. Nice hit for Emma's hubby. Karrion Kross on the silver. John Cena. Big E. 172-249er. We have a scratch and sniff of your tribal chief, Mr. Roman Reigns. Veer Mahan, Drew McIntyre. Spacer for blah. The stack was weak sauce. There's a weak sauce stack. Step it up. Let's step it up. That was weak sauce. I ain't like that one. Yeah, Braun had a good night last night. Braun was brawning last night. Big Braun energy. Pissing off our guy, Jeff. Let's see, can we add more to the tie-dye party, or is it time to lower those numbers? Is it time to venture into the gold? The gold and the green realm. Is it time to pull more one-of-ones? I think so. I think so. I got back on my green and one-of-one streaks. Well, it's not a streak until I do it again, so why don't I do it again? All right. Here we go. New addition to the tie-dye party. Jake the Snake Roberts, 9 of 25. Ronda Rousey. Yeah, green is a harder pull. Rey Mysterio. Braun Strowman. We got a green Dragon Lee a few breaks ago. By request, by the way. Bahala on the silver. Lex Luger, 48 of 49, ringside auto. So not a tie-dye, because we had like 3 of his tie-dyes. Silver Yokozuna. Gable Steveson. Jinder Mahal on the ringside. Silver DDP. Well, well, well. The card gods smile brightly upon you. You ask for Ava. There she is. There you go. There's your Ava auto. You're welcome. We'll see you next time. Montez Ford. 79 of 149. What up, GOAT? Got you, fam. Snapshot of Alan Jones. We have a White Undertaker. First of its kind. 1 of 125 on a dead man. Charlotte. Spacer for blah. There we go. It's a much better stack. That's a much better stack. This stack gets the silver approval. This is an improvement. A vast improvement from what we saw in the previous stack. So, there we go. That's how we step our game up. That's how we identify a flaw and we fix it. We get right out here. Yeah, Luger continues to hit. He is indeed the narcissist. He's trying to be seen at all times. That is true. We did get a green Becky. How could I forget? Steve was very happy with that until like the next pack was open. And he was like, all right, so now let's lower that number. Let's get to them ones. And he's like, I'm slightly impressed. I smirked a bit, but I need some better stuff. I need some higher quality hits, but to 5, it's cute. It's cute. It's cute. That means 4 other people have my same card. I need to be the only one. I said, all right, roger that, Steve. Roger that. I got you, fam. I got you. Only as good as the last break. That's right. These are facts. That's why I try to stay consistent. For the people. Well, the people doesn't include block. Actually, I'll take that back. I do stay consistent for block. I consistently don't hit anything for him. That is by design. By design of the card gods. Some low numbers or some short print hits. I got you, Buffalo. You are a resident Hoganite. You're a resident Hulkamaniac. So I have to make sure I get at least one Hulk hit for you. Something of substance. I think yesterday we got you a white. I know we've gotten you autos before of the Hulkster. Be something cool. There's a white. And that white, Matt Riddle. 65 of 1 Deuce Fever. 20 of 49 on the Candice LeRae scratch and sniff. Sonya Deville. 49 of 249. Dragunov on a snapshot. Tricolor of Becky. Kevin Owens. Spacer for Blah. Jay Uso. Main event Jay. 116 of 199er. Got Bray Wyatt. You guys think he's coming back? Roxanne Perez. 93 of 149. Snapshot of Shinsuke Nakamura. That's one of the one-on-ones we pulled. There's Bailey on that awkward Hell in a Cell looking photo. Io Sky on the snapshot, and Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green's being more and more frequent lately. Couldn't find her anywhere in the world. Bray Wyatt comes back. Who do you put him in a program with? What say the fantasy bookers of the chat? Bray didn't do anything for you? None of the characters? Send them against Cross? I don't know how that's going to go. I don't think Cross has the mic skills for Bray. And I think they're in the same lane, right? They're in that suspended belief character, that Taker left as a void. You got him Damian Priest. He plays mind games. Because that's what it would be, right? It would have to be somebody that he's playing mind games with. So Priest with the briefcase. Mind games from Bray. Does that get him out of Judgment Day? You know what? I wouldn't be mad at that, Steve. I wouldn't be mad at that. I do think, like, he's kind of already on it, but I would love to see Gunther go on a crusade, like a more active crusade of actually hunting out the gimmicks of the company. Enforcing, like, the respect. You know? That's why I wanted, is that? That's all right. That's why I wanted, Logan Paul to win the briefcase. Because I thought that'd be a nice way to get Gunther the belt. Gigi Dolan, 136 of 179 or 75. Tegan Knox. The Miz on a silver. The original Rock, Don Morocco. Nice little throwback auto there. Die cut of Santos Escobar. Got Emma. JC Jane on the ring side. Gia Lee Silver. Dakota Kai. Jimmy Uso ringside. We got a silver Asuka. Trips. We got Edge on the silver. Happy retirement to that young man. And him, Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes and Wes Lee. Warfare down in NXT. That should be good. That should be good. I'm expecting some pretty nice showings there. I think we're going to have a nice rivalry there. I think that might work out better than Braun and Melo did. Braun and Melo was pretty good. Yeah, Steve, that's what I want to see. Gunther be a little more... I mean, right now, like, if they want to give him something to do before they put him in the main event and actually put him in line for the Universal title, because I think that's coming up at some point. If he needs something to do in the meantime, if they happen to get the IC belt off of him, I think that could be next. Kaiser going out there to be the flunky and kind of challenging these weird individuals to these matches, and Gunther getting them in the ring and putting a beating on them. Gunther versus Seth, I like that. You want them to, you're thinking as a tandem, or you're thinking a rivalry? Bray Wyatt and Dragunov in a feud would be, I think, pretty fire. I think it'd be fire. I think they'd be able to expand on what they started with Dragunov and Dijak, where Dijak put him through torture and all this other stuff. You know, Dragunov loves pain, but now we have mind games to play with him, as opposed to, you know, physical pain to put him in. How does he respond to that? I think that could be intriguing. Rumor has it they were trying to find another rendition of the Wyatt family to put with Bray as well. So we'll see. Tricolor, Razor Ramon, Becky Lynch. It's a damn good idea, sir. Pat yourself on the back. Shelton Benjamin, 46 of 249er. We got Kevin Owens. Mr. Ron Killings, 130 of 175. Montez Ford, 27 of 35 on the auto. He should be on his way to singles stardom. There's our tribal chief on the tricolor. RVD on the snapshot. Die cut of Greg the Hammer Valentine. The aforementioned Dragunov snapshot silver. Mustafa Ali on the ringside. Roxanne Perez silver. And Ivan Putski. Polish Hammer. Autos have not been bad thus far. Big Tez. This man has star power written all over him. We'll see what his heel run looks like with Hurt Locker. And a bit more serious of a role. I think that becomes a transitional role for him. We kind of get rid of some of the funny, add some of the fierce, which should then transition into the underdog as his shine starts to grow and the rest of the camp have to deal with it. See, get some more ringside autos. I like those. Mentioning Dragunov, do you think he's a main roster champion? Is there potential there? Like, is that believable? Drew McIntyre. Just stuck to something? No. All right. Braun Breaker on the silver. Speaking of the Hurt Business, Almighty Bobby Lashley, scratch a sniff. We got Asuka. Kari Sane's supposed to be coming back. 149 of 199. Excuse me, 149 of 199. Spacer. Santos Escobar. Apparently this is his break. 33 of 99 on the Escobar. He killing Intercontinental stint? Yeah, I think so too. There's Omos. We got our first gold of the evening. About time. See who it is. Who's going to grace us with gold? Well, well, well. That's a nice intro to gold. It's him. 6 of 10. Carmelo Hayes on the gold. Let's show that some love. Let's show that some early love. Let's show that one some early love. That's how we start the gold party. That's how we start the gold party. He don't miss. He don't miss. What's the ceiling on Carmelo? Main roster ceiling. We got a snapshot of Elias. Braun Breaker on the tricolor. Becky Lynch. Madcap Moss on the ringside. I don't know why he decided to just pop up all of a sudden. Ivar on the silver. Austin Theory. Oh, I asked for more ringside autos, and we got a ringside scratch and sniff. This is 80 of 99er on Austin. And what's the ceiling on Melo on the main roster? And then we'll get into what's next for this gentleman. Without his title. Did you guys like that run? U.S. title. That's as good as it gets for Melo. Shut up, blah. You know nothing. You know nothing. He would be U.S. title if he was his biggest trick. Do you guys see Trick eventually going further than Melo? I know there's been some speculation, and obviously he's nowhere near the worker Melo is right now. He's not as developed as Melo is right now, but just because he is a larger wrestler, or at least bigger than Melo, he's got more passable size, put it that way. Does that mean he can go further? If he gets more ring time? NXT at the max. That's what I'm wondering, right? If, like, yeah, he's bigger, but can he actually be a main roster performer? I wouldn't be mad at, personally, I wouldn't be mad at Trick being the one that gets called up to Hurt Business and not Melo. at least initially, to give him a chance at figuring something out. Call it that, man. The next JTG. That's crazy. Mr. Allen Jones on a tricolor. Dexter Lumis snapshot. Silver Ultimate Warrior. We got Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch on the ringside. Another gold. Tricolor of Ashanti Adonis. Our gold. Well. The aforementioned Dragunov. 4 of 10. Now the golds are popping out. NXT gold. NXT royalty. Showcasing itself. How'd you like the match with Hayes and Dragunov? I thought it was a damn good match. I really did think it was a damn good match. I think we got opportunity to see Carmelo wrestle that particular style. I think he did. I think he did fine. I think he did pretty good. Katana Chance on the silver. Juan Cena. 17 of 49. Doctor of Thugonomics. We have the Japanese Samoan man, Yokozuna, 72 of 99er, followed by another Inoue family member, Solo Sikoa. Apollo Crews, 134 of 199er. You got Butch. Oh, TB, you got Dragunov and Cena? Man. What hits for you? See that, blah? Card gods like him. Like, I don't know what you did to the card gods, blah, but you got to get right with them. You have to get right with them. You got to rectify whatever that is. Because they have shitted on you something fierce, sir. Now you need a zebra? Like a Cena zebra? We've seen that show already. Chosen wrong breakers, clearly. Oh, all right. I mean, you can carry your ass on if you need to. If that's how you feel, you can carry your ass on. You see 30% of the roster is getting cut in December, though. Once Endeavor takes over, whoever isn't over is on the chopping block. And do you think they're just downsizing to start maybe fusing the talent? Or you're just thinking what? As a money play? Money play. How much of the talent that incorporates MMA do you think stays for the ride? Omas die cut. A very rare Oro Mensa on an auto. Don't see that a lot. We got Edge. Does he stay gone? 107 of 249. Does he stay gone or does he go to AEW? Shoosh! Chad Gable. You have a silver Axiom. I knew they were going to try to give you guys vertigo. We got Emma. Another entry into the tie-dye party. Wow! GOAT! GOAT! Look at you. Look at you. 11 of 25 on the Ava Tie-dye for our guy Goat. Welcome back, sir. It's Gunther. Silver Guru Raj. Scratch and Sniff of Apollo Crews. 15/99. I know Goat up in here. We got John Cena on the tricolor, Alexa Bliss, and Halo Dawkins. The man that should be the new leader of Hit Row. If he can showcase some semblance of personality after the Montez Ford feud, which will be pending. You see that appreciation, blah? You see how that goes? Take notes. Take notes. Get you some of that breaker karma. Comment is under review for deletion. Look at you. Pure hater. Pure hater. When I pulled this man, the Cody Rhodes cover blast, did he show love? Nah. He kept saying, I need to do more. It's not a one-on-one. All this other stuff. And now that karma that came and bit him in the ass, and everybody else is winning. He got something to say. He want to do some bitching. Shane is the only MMA fighter left in WWE. I think Brock retired soon. Ronda already training for the UFC return. Matt Riddle. But even if they're not a MMA fighter per se, I just mean the infusion of that particular style. Like Bryan Danielson's not technically an MMA fighter, but he did utilize a lot of MMA offense in his style. He'll be going first wave of the cuts. Wow. Why do you think Riddle will be out of there? That's interesting. I think he's one of the better workers they have. He's got an invested fan base. There's still a lot of room left, character-wise, if they decide to turn him heel. And if they needed one of those hybrid matches, he'd be the guy. Drug Weldon's already has 2 strikes. Everybody already has 2 strikes. If another tie-dye coming up, the tie-dye party is deep. If they're looking to have these hybrid matches, I think Riddle is one of the better candidates they have. Tricolor of Undertaker. I don't know if you guys remember the MMA style hybrid match he had with Zach Gibson down in NXT, where they put him in a little cage and everything. It was a pretty good match. Hank Walker, Andre the Giant on the silver. D'Lo Brown is prevalent the last couple of breaks. 13/35 on the bobblehead. Bobblehead D'Lo. We got Stone Cold, Roxanne P. And Hell on the silver. 1-on-1 of his last night. Shinsuke Nakamura, 13/60. He'll stick around. Let's see who our tie-dye is. First, Chelsea Green. 177/199. Bianca Belair. Is this another ringside? This is a ringside tie-dye. Nobody's really behind her, no, not like they were before he got popped. You bring Randy back and get that storyline going. He'll be back on top. Riddle truly just needs space. Now, he can't get out of his own way. I'll give you that. But he truly just needs space to work. And you have a star in your hands. Joe Gacy. So the Schism is doing the damn thing. 14/25 on the Joe Gacy tie-dye. Cora Jade, and RVD. The schism is deep, baby. Next thing you know, we're going to get a tie-dye Jagger Reed and a tie-dye of, who's the other guy? Rip Fowler. The schism is hitting tonight. The tie-dye party is getting deep. Hopefully you got an invitation. Because the numbers are growing. D'Lo Brown on an auto. I'm looking for a real one now. Anybody hate D'Lo because of draws? Or are we over that? Draws recently RIP'd. I know once that happened, D'Lo's name started resurfacing. Is that our zebra? Is that the zebra? It is. We'll come back to it. Snapshot of Dolph Ziggler. You guys start putting in your zebra requests now while it's marinating. RVD, the original Matt Riddle. 55 of 149er. EO Sky on the scratch and sniff. If you're into that sort of thing. Top dollar. JC Jane on the silver. Snapshot of Zoe Stark. A back-to-back. If we get back-to-back scene, is that our case hit? Ringside case hit as well. Kiana James, Boogeyman. Bray Wyatt. Ringside case hit. That ringside silver. Bray Wyatt. That's fire. Rhea Ripley. Thea Hale. Wow. Die cut. Ringside. Silver. Madcap Moss. Not to be outdone. Out with fire. Thea Hale on the ringside. You got a silver Chelsea Green. KO. And a ringside Roman Reigns. That's also fire. You think RK Bro? I think Orton, and wherever they decide to put him with, I think the anticipation of Orton turning was what kind of helped sustain the popularity of that team. I personally would go the other way. I personally would have Riddle turn on Orton. Me personally, I do my Bob Backlund snap angle with Riddle and breathe new life into him. Orton plays a great heel, but that's what everybody expects. So if we get Riddle to snap, turn heel, and then we get Orton to match that crazy, as we know he can do, or they'd have to be invested in Riddle. But if they were a little bit further invested in Riddle, and he matches Orton's level, and it's like, well, maybe Randy just doesn't have it in him anymore to take it that far. Like, let that be the story. And he passes that on to Riddle. That'd be fire. Dexter Lumis. Is this ringside? This is upside down. There you go. There's your zebra. Michael. The Miz. Orton will bury him, which is why I don't think they will. I don't know if he'd bury him. Not for the last run. But I don't think the company would allow Riddle to be over. Like, I agree with you in the fact that he didn't have any friends backstage. And a lot of that's his fault. So, I understand why they wouldn't put the Rocket on him. But there's potential there to do so if he got his act together. And I think Orton's a good dance partner for that. Especially given how that storyline developed, how over they got as a team, the chemistry they seem to have. And there seems to be a genuine like between the two of them. So I don't think Randy, as a last hurrah, would have a problem with putting them over. But these things will likely never happen. Just because of Riddle's standing within the company. So for this 30% cut, Darksiders, how many do you see heading over to AEW? And which wrestlers do you see heading over there? Tricolor William Regal. Well, there's our uno de uno. This one-on-one thing is fire. This one-on-one thing is fun. It really is. Sean Waltman. Uno de uno of the X-Pac. This one-on-one thing is fun to do. I tell you. Shotzi and Aaliyah, I see gone, and all of the ones that came over for Hunter. Yeah. And they'll head over to AEW. Do you see success for them? Jonathan Michaels, 53 of 199er. There's Charlotte Flair. Liv Morgan on a wide. 83 of 125 for Liv. There's Hollywood. There's The Man, Becky Lynch, ringside. Ultimate Warrior, Bobby Lashley. Hank Walker, Silver, Greg the Hammer Valentine. We got a scratch and sniff. Bianca Belair, initials BBL. 9 of 99. Braun Breaker. There you go. 127 to 149 on the Braun Breaker. Not quite the color wheel, but you know, we're getting there. They'd be better off in the Indies. What's a big name you see getting cut but heading over to AEW and being successful? Like a bigger name. Because 30% of the roster is pretty heavy. Now, I can see like the Apollo Cruises. Riddle's a pretty sizable name. Do you see him heading to AEW? Or does he go overseas? The Vikings? The Vikings in AEW wouldn't be bad. What about Corbin? If you're Corbin, do you go TNA? Do you go AEW? Do you just hit the Indies? Until they call you back. He'd do better in AEW. Is Corbin a monster in AEW? See a monster heel over there? See a hell? Ciampa, that might be a name. Lou Gallows, these two will definitely be out. Kurt Angle. Austin Theory. 155 with 249. If Ciampa lands at AEW, there's some fun to be had there. Hank Walker. 110 of 175. Omos? I don't know. Finn Balor. Top dollar. Got silver of Dwayne. There's our auto of the Ring General. Gunta. We'll take that one. Kiana James. Paulo Cruz on a tricolor. Lita. Snapshot. Teal green of Cora Jade. Or teal green. Lime green. 72 of 75 on the Cora Jade. We got Dom Mysterio on the snapshot. And Zeus. Ciampa, Candice, Gargano, I can all see going to the AEW. Yeah. That's their friend group. What Omos would just be sore thumbing it in AEW though. Like, he'd be way too big for that roster. Dolph, I could see. I don't know if I'd see him in AEW, but I could see him getting cut. Ricochet definitely ain't going nowhere. Cross could go. Say less, Danny. Say less. Say less. That's what I'm saying. Omos isn't going anywhere. Yeah, Omos wouldn't go anywhere. That's too much. That's right up Vince's alley. That's his type of guy right there. He ain't going nowhere. You see the Usos leaving and going to AEW? I don't know about that. What, just one Uso? Oh, I'm about to say. No, Darksiders believe that. I think he thinks an Uso is going to go over there. There is no way. What about Elias? Does he run that same gimmick over there? Can he run that same gimmick over there? Ulysses Leon, 117 of 149. Alba Fire. Tricolor Karrion Kross, William Regal. Medusa on the ringside. Got a silver of Ricochet. Finn Balor, Scratch and Sniff. Auto. It's a Finn type of night. 23 of 49. I do agree with that part. There are people that will just want to walk. 162, 249 for the Bray Wyatt. There's Oscar. Yeah, once Vince is back in charge, it's like it's gonna kill a lot of the momentum that's been gained by a lot of these guys. Liv Morgan on the silver. I'm just saying I don't know how many will have successful moves over to AEW, or if they just go indie or overseas. Liv Morgan on the scratch and sniff. Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig. 1 of 175, first of its kind. Grayson Waller. There's a spacer. And Io Sky. They'll walk for sure. Overseas, Strowman, I think Strowman goes to maybe Japan or something and becomes a monster over there. I think he can do that. Or he might, if he go over there, he go indie. I don't think he goes AEW. Bray, if he does go AEW, we're changing the character. I don't know if that character gets over internationally. Maybe it does. I think it'd be way harder to pull off. Been a solid first case. Couple golds. Hit our 1-1. Got a quality zebra. Been a whole tie-dye party. Still waiting on that green. Because typically, when I hit a 1-1, I hit a green. So, not solid. Not one Becky. Wow. Okay. Screw me. It's crazy. Rhea Ripley. 57, 199er. We got Cody. Tricolor of Dijak. Dakota Kai on the auto. That's fire. The Samoan Japanese man. 47-75 on Yokozuna. Big E on the snapshot. Die cut of Tommaso Ciampa. Dragunov, snapshot silver. Bruno Sammartino. Undertaker, ringside, American Badass version. Not mad at that. We got a silver Sheamus. Randy Orton. Tricolor of Karrion Kross. Dwayne, Spacer, and Yokozuna. Two more boxes left in the first case. It's time to get out. Nah. He's way over. I don't think Cody can lose that momentum. I think he stays over. I think they're still riding with him on this journey. The fans will stay invested until he gets it. The fans will stay invested until he gets it. Can Cody have a good title run, though, is the question. All right, question. Once they get this belt off Roman, when they finally get the belt off Roman, do we get another extended title run for whoever the next person is? Yeah, they're doing some longer. They're trying to do a lot of they're trying to write a lot of stories at the same time. A lot of short stories for this massive book at the same time, right? You got to get Roman a record because you need that in the books. You make Cody's journey a little bit longer because you can't just give him the belt right out the gate, because he's going to be there. Like that fan base is going to be there. That pop is going to be there. It's not going anywhere. He's over. He's not going to stop being over anytime soon. And if you add a little more to the underdog story, which is what the Brock Lesnar feud was all about, I think that helps. Elias, 64 of 125. How many defenses? Rhea Ripley is more about the story than it is about the defenses. Shinsuke Nakamura, 28 of 149. Roxanne Perez. The fighting champion stickers for Gunther is not for Roman. Valentina Feroz on the tricolor. Cora Jade. Die cut of the King of Mystery. Tegan Knox. Ringside of Jinder Mahal. Braun Strowman on the silver. Kevin Owens. Randy Orton on the ringside. That's fire. Don't see that one often. Silver Bobby Lashley. Zelina Vega. Otto. Tatum Paxley. Otis. 35 of 49. Yeah, uncommon. I like it too. I think it makes for an ideal heel champion. It's character work. You know, you got to give me a reason. You have to give me a reason to come down from the heavens. You have to give me a reason to get off my seat from the heavens and come down here to wrestle with you mere mortals. Cody taking a belt from Seth would be it's a step under. It's a step under. It's got to be Roman. It's got to be Roman. It has to. It's got to be Roman. If they're not going to have Priest cash in and have Roman lose it that way, if they're going to have him lose to somebody head up, it's got to be Cody. That pack had no cards hardly. Roman can only lose clean to Cody. If he loses any other way, it'll have to be off cash in off maybe Solo costing him the belt. It can't be clean. You can't have a clean pin to anybody but Cody for that belt. Yes, Steve, but that furthers the point. That furthers the heel. That's a part of the like you're not as good as you think you are. And somebody needs to put you in your place, but in the meantime, nobody's been able to. 61/99 on the Shotzi scratch and sniff. Big E 201 of 249. Dewdrop takes off Roman. That would be wild. Snapshot of Dolph Ziggler. Nikita Lyons 42 of 175. Zoe Stark. We got a tricolor of Shawn Michaels, John Cena, Drew McIntyre on the silver, Bianca Belair, All right, let's flesh this out. I think they will at some point, Steve, but I think it'll be the Bloodline ushering out and Judgment Day ushering in. Let's flesh this out real quick, right? Cody doesn't get the belt. This return to WWE is deemed unsuccessful. He doesn't get the belt. He loses the crowd. Can he go back to AEW? If he goes back to AEW, the promos that are going to be cut on that man will be legendary. He got to get like MJF first. Alba Fire on the silver. Liv Morgan, 17 of 49 on a scratch and sniff. Tricolor of Baron Corbin. John Cena. Odyssey Jones, looking like Mark Henry. 115 of 149. Got Damian Priest. Snapshot. Silver Roddy Piper. Boa. Back-to-back breaks with a Boa auto. Tricolor Sami Zayn. Karrion Kross. Liv Morgan. Liv's getting hits this break. 52 of 199er. Roman Reigns. Gilly. Does Punk need to go away? What do you guys think the problem is? Is it Punk or is it the stuff Punk is pointing out? Yeah, I agree. I think I think where we roll the dice is, will the people be over it by the time they give Cody the belt? Like, they'll cheer him getting it, but will they support a run, right? We've seen that happen before. And I don't think this applies to Cody. Like the Kofi Kingstons, I said it when Sammy was getting a push that, you know, those guys aren't built for title runs. They're built for title chases. Now, Cody's different, but if it takes too long, will the fan base not be invested in a run? And that's the point I'm making, Uncommon. We love the story for the chase, but when you get it, you gotta make it make sense. You know, it's got to be equally as compelling. Cody's good enough to do that, but will we even care at that point? 217 to 249. Like, will he have to reestablish that collateral with us? Piper Nevin, there you go, blah. 121 of 175. Charlotte Flair, Jimmy Uso on the ring side. Got a silver Nathan Frazier. JD McDonough. Bam Bam Bigelow. Nice little old school. 56 of 75 on the Bam Bam. You got Kane on a snapshot. Tricolor of Roman Reigns. The Rock. Alundra Blaze. White on white. 67 of 125 on a color match. Got Dwayne and ringside of JC Jane. Do we want to see another extended run after we watch Roman hold the belt for a decade and a half? Do we want to see another year-plus run? Or do we just want to see, will we take a short run with more defenses instead of another prolonged run? All right, first case down, second case en route. You guys can see completely untainted. Fresh case of goodies. Who do you have? We'll send your request up to the card gods to see. Tell me who you have. Try to get through this one slightly quicker, as there is another break after Mion. Braun and Bianca. Got it. So Angelo Dawkins is about as random trips. Oh yeah, Braun definitely showed up yesterday. We got one number, Braun. And I think we got a scratch and sniff of the EST. Yeah, you think they go back to Japan? Maybe revitalize that story over there with Bullet Club? There's an Angelo Dawkins. 138, 199. Ultimate Warrior. Got a silver Lita. Alundra Blaze, 18 of 49. It is an Alundra Blaze break, apparently. It's Apollo Crews on the tricolor. I think Shinsuke leaves too. Cora Jade. With Endeavor coming? Welcome to the tie-dye party, Miss Tori Wilson. 4 of 25 on the Tori. Jey Uso, scratch and sniff. Tricolor of Charlotte Flair. Zoe Stark on a snapshot. Tricolor of Bayley. Kofi Kingston on the snapshot. There's our guy, Hulk Hogan. For Buffalo. 33 of 2 for Niner. Rhea Ripley. Asuka. Ask and you shall receive. Card guys, keep an open line. Pretty often. Pretty often. We'll be back. We'll do another one Monday, actually. We break WWE quite a bit. We'll be breaking more on Monday, so once you see that posted, please jump in there. You're getting a busy signal? You got to go through the right proxy. You got to go through the right proxy, Steve. Steve. You've been with us multiple breaks. You know I got you, bro. You know I got you. Elite. I'll have to run that by the boss man and see what we got coming in. I do know we have select. We'll have more select coming. We'll be breaking this for sure. We might mix in some stuff as well, but we'll see. Rhea Ripley on the tricolor. Yeah, on her snapshot. Silver Hulkster, King of Mystery. B-Fab. Shelton Benjamin on the silver. Jimmy Uso on the auto. Matt Riddle, die cut. JD McDonough. Captain Lou Albano, ringside. Silver Mr. Perfect, Kevin Owens. Braun Breaker's daddy. Steve, you don't like the suspense? Can I still get 2022? I'm pretty sure. I can ask. Is there somebody specifically that you're chasing? A dual case. Yeah, that actually might be fire. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That very well might be a good time. Hey, so Darksiders, with this predicted 30%, who becomes next in line? Any names? Tricolor of Becky Lynch, Joe Gacy, 26 of 49 on the scratch and sniff. Tricolor of Bray Wyatt, Kevin Owens, Thea Hell, there you go. 61 of 249er. You got Gunther, Spacer, R-Truth, 50 of 175. Bret Hart, Senga on the tricolor. Snapshot of Batista, Roddy Piper, Alba Fire, and a ringside of Bailey. Put a tie-dye of that yesterday. Is that the future, though? Because that would be present. I mean, going forward. Because they'd have to rebuild some stars, right? They'd have to reestablish some stars, reestablish some talent. I get that part. I'm talking about, like, you know, these guys are, for the profession, I guess, relatively young. But who's that next class? We got Zeus, 193 of 199. Bray Wyatt. Well. We never, ever get this guy. Stacks, Lorenzo, Otto, Fire. Very rare we pull Stacks. Got it this time, though. Hank Walker on the silver. Dakota Kai. Baron Corbin. 57 of 149. Shinsuke Nakamura. That's nice. Little die cut. Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. Bianca Belair on the silver. Bret Hart ringside. Omos. Our second Zelina Vega auto. Anybody got stacks tonight? Somebody got the stock spot. Is LA Knight ever going to get that push? Like, legitimately get that push? And if so, what's the ceiling on him? Oh, there's our green. Get a 1-1, gotta get a green. Never fails. Snapshot of Damian Priest. Thea Hell. And that's my point. Like, they cut that 30, they start gutting everything. Bobby Lashley, 64 of 75. We got Kane on the snapshot. Die cut of Guru Raj. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Shoosh. Ringside of Chad Gable. We got a silver Julius Creed. Butch. Uncle Howdy on the ringside. Rock silver. Samuel Zayn, 18 of 35 on the auto. Young Sammy. Silver Ultimate Warrior. Dwayne. Moving on. They gotta keep the talent fresh. You're gonna burn people out. You got injuries to deal with. People just leaving the company in general. When their contract is up, they're gonna have to build talent somewhere. Do you guys ever see like an Omega or Ospreay coming over? All right, Miz, Brock, ringside. Well, well, well. That's pretty incredible. 4 or 5, green, ringside, American Badass, Undertaker. That's crazy. That is crazy. Wonder who got that spot. Congratulations to you. That's fire. That is fire. Nani. Where's our Undertaker owner. All right. See if we can get a cool zebra and a cool ringside. RVD. 192, 199. Matt Riddle on a silver. Natty joining the tie-dye party. 8 of 25 on the Natalia. Top dollar. Goldberg. Gia Lee. Scratch and sniff. Hank Walker. Tricolor of Senga. Got Dwayne. Kiana James. Ravishing Rick Rude. Legitimate tough guy. 27 of 99. Got Sami Zayn. Undertaker, because he needs more hits now. 111 of 149. JD McDonough. Moving on. It's crazy. Ain't nobody gonna claim Taker? Y'all must be watching the fights. Y'all must be watching scraps. Fisticuffs. There will be a UFC break after this one. That will be held by our UFC aficionado, Mr. Danye. Continue the Taker stuff. Nah, you've been slandering me like the entire show, bro. Oh, I thought that was blah. Never mind. Not you, Buffalo. I thought that was blah saying that wild stuff. I think it develops in a way where JD is kind of introduced as an additional member, but he's only really doing Finn's bidding. Eventually that causes some sort of collapse, and Finn leaves with JD, and I think they bring Gallus up, and Finn starts a whole new faction. Is that a gold? We got more gold. Yeah. Ultimately, he's going to stay with Finn. I just don't think he necessarily replaces Priest and Judgment Day. I think Finn starts a new crew. Ivar, Tricolor, Omos. The Judgment Knights is crazy. Steve is wild right now. The Becky hit's coming, bro. Jake Roberts on the silver. Becky Lynch, Global Icons. Georgie Animal still silver. Wow, well, that's our gold. The Wise Man, Paul Heyman. 4 of 10, ringside auto. That's fire. That is fire. You don't see that often. That's a hellified Heyman hit. Roxanne P. 2 of 49. Massey. Kofi Kingston, scratch and sniff. Wow. Huh. Well. Uno de uno. Ringside color match. Trish Stratus. Congratulations, Victor. That's fire. Who got Trish? Because that's fire. Not mad at that. We cased up tonight. We cased up. Hollywood Hogan on the ringside. We cased up tonight. Got the gold Heyman. Yeah, the streak is back. The streak is back intact. I had to balance out the numbers. Since I missed a one-on-one on a break, I had to come back with 2. Gallus. In terms of like a female, I mean, I guess it could be Raquel. Maybe somebody from that they never really brought over from UK that they could bring over. Did they get rid of all the ladies that they had on the UK roster? Davenport. Okay. Tricolor of Taker. Dolph Ziggler on the snapshot. Got Otis. 131 of 199. Got Hoovy Juice. 12 of 35 on a Juventud Guerrero. That's a fire auto. Haven't seen Hoovy in a minute. Mr. Allen Jones. 169 of 249. Shelton Benjamin. 126 of 175. Roxanne Perez. Axiom on the lime green. 13 of 75. Got Elias on the snapshot. Die cut of Kurt Hennig. Cora Jade. Drew McIntyre on the ringside. Yeah. I mean, if they can get Raquel away from BS and like rebuild her as the monster, because I think she should be. I think she should be the monster again. So if that's a part of it, to where Finn starts reestablishing some of this fire and vigor into some of these people, and he can get Raquel to get back into that monster role, I'm all for it. I think the problem becomes when she's the biggest person in the entire faction. When she's the largest individual in the whole faction, it kind of, I mean, I guess Wolfgang would probably be if they decide to go with Gallus, but if she's the largest individual in the faction, I don't know. All right, well, let's keep the party going. Since we out here, the tie-dye party has slowed down. But the golds and the one-of-ones and the greens have made their way out. We still need our zebra for the second case. We still need our case hit for the second case. We still need hits for some of the requests that were put in. I say we cover them all in the next 8 boxes. What do you say? I think we take care of all that. We check these things off the list over the next 8 boxes. That's my goal. Pull some fire from the dude from Belgium. Say less. Some international love, huh? Tricolor of the Hitman. LA Knight on a snapshot. We got a silver Braun Strowman. Eve Torres, rare auto. There you go. Well, there's our ringside case hit. Gable Steveson. It's not a bad one. Any believers in Gable? Sheamus on the tricolor, Roddy Piper. Silver Big E. Stone Cold Steve Austin. And Lita. We got any Gable Steveson fans in the chat? Do you believe? Think gonna be good, but it'll take some time. Yeah, you look pretty green. You look pretty green. I think he definitely needs to be. Once they get through this babyface phase, we got to see what his heel work looks like. I mean, ultimately, that'll be the path. Kurt Angle Part 2. They hope so. Kurt Angle's got to be at least top 5. Silver Nikita. Our zebra is coming up. We got Rey Mysterio. Akira Tozawa on the die cut. Butch. Ringside Solo Sikoa. Bray Wyatt. 19 of 199. Charlotte Flair. Kevin Owens. Big E. Nikita Lyons. Sheamus on the silver. King. Jerry Lawler. Auto. Let's see our zebra. Where are you at? Am I at? Okay. Ringside. Ultimate Warrior. Wow. Wow. Followed by Ultimate Warrior Global Icons. Mr. Jim Hellwig. not bad. It's not bad at all. Not bad at all. All right, let's see what else we can do. Silver, Bianca. Oh. Bailey. Bianca Silver. Sami Zayn ringside. Apollo Crews. 130 of 149. 7.99. Finn Balor on the scratch and sniff. And Dakota Kai. Fire Charlotte and Becky. That women's division. Who would you bring in to replace him? Is there enough talent to develop someone else though? Like who else on the roster that's not getting the push is on that level? Like who's on that Rhea, Bianca, Asuka, Io Sky level that we're just missing out on? Roxanne Perez. Does she have the character work? I know in ring she's good. Does she have the character work though? I know they're going to build Tiffany. I know they got plans for Soul. I'm assuming they still have some plans for Nikita. Have we seen Lola Vice yet? Has anybody seen Lola yet? To know if there's potential there with the Endeavor situation. They have the twins coming in. Don't know what that development is going to be about or like. Let's see. Do we have another 101 in the case somewhere? Can we get one more in the break? That'd be fire. Xavier Woods on the die cut. Joe Coffey, 28 of 35. One of those members of Gallus spoke about earlier. Kevin Owens, 41 of 199er. Got Io Sky. Boogeyman, 46 of 175. I'm the Boogeyman, and I'm coming to get you. Snapshot of Dakota Kai. Ringside of Braun Breaker. That's fire. Silver, Becky Lynch. Braun Breaker. Silver, GLE. Ricochet on the scratch and sniff. A white Kiana James, 110 of 125. Becky, Spacer, Piper. Give me a second. Let me get some top loaders to make sure your cards are nice and protected. Bear with me, please. If they run that Twin Magic storyline again, so help me, I will never forgive you. Appreciate your patience. Are they? They're independent now, right? The Garcias. Has anybody seen them pop up anywhere outside of like talk shows? Tatum Paxley. That's fire. Color match, low-key. Purple on purple. That's fire. 84/99. Alba Fire. Dakota Kai. 13 of 149. William Regal. Miz Silver. Is that silver? Yes. Asuka, ringside of Howard Finkel. Gunther on the silver. Alexa Bliss. Welcome to the tie-dye extravaganza. 25 of 25 on the tie-dye scratch and sniff auto of Alexa Bliss. We have another green. So we have 2 1-on-1s. We'll get 2 numbered to 5s. Why not? Grayson Waller. Katana Chance, Ricochet on the snapshot. I think Lacey's gonna go. She better not be. You think Lacey's gonna go to OF? I thought she had a company of mine. All right, who are we predicting on this green that's coming up? Do we have predictions on the green? It's been a really good break. Been a good break for hits. Candice LeRae. Candice LeRae on the green. 3 of 5. Johnny Wrestling's wife. She's a talent. Good worker. She'll probably be out the company, though. If Johnny's gone, she's gone. They don't do much with her anyway. So, it's all right. It's all right. All right, well, I guess we'll just have to do it again. Oh, yeah. Candice is good. Candice is good. She can definitely go. They didn't use her, but she can definitely go. I think she'd be good over in AEW. Giovanni Vinci. 98 of 125. Bianca Belair. Ringside of Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Die cut of Sami Zayn. Another Sami Zayn. Drew McIntyre on the ringside. Jake Roberts Silver. Becky Lynch. Ivar Tricolor. John Cena on an insert. Tricolor of Hank Walker. Got a snapshot of Elias. Silver George Animal Steel, followed by the King of Mystery, 29 of 49 on the Scratch and Sniff Auto. That's the champ. There's not too much Gargano doesn't do well with. I just don't think he'd get the proper push as a main roster guy. But whatever situation you put him in, Johnny Wrestling is going to perform and perform well. Where we at in the fights? Got 5 boxes left. Once we get past this stack, we've had some really nice tie-dyes. We've had 2 greens, 2 1-of-1s, I believe 4 golds. The zebras haven't been bad. It's been a good break. And we have more gold coming. Gary versus Magny, that's where they're at. Okay. Montez Ford. Plastic Cup Boys. 9 of 10. On the gold Montez Ford. We got Seth Rollins. Silver Elias Leon. MVP on the Scratch and Sniff. Candice LeRae, because she needs more hits. 69 of 149. Dolph Ziggler snapshot. Alundra Blaze on a tricolor. Omos, another spacer for blah. Xavier Woods, 62 of 249. Tony D'Angelo, 42 of 49. So we got both autos. We got Stacks and Tony D in this break. Oscar, 154 of 175. Roxanne P. Perez. Is Cody the heel in that one? I don't think he can go back to being a heel. I don't think Knight can go back to being a heel. Not with the love he's getting right now. I think they've already moved past that. I mean, are we just going friendly competition story? Seth freaking Anderson. He's going to be Cody's faction. Yeah, he's a heel right now, but if you think that that's like, he's a heel on paper. He's a heel on paper. In terms of what he's listed as, when we're putting the stories together, yeah, he's a heel. But he ain't no heel. Crowd pops crazy when he comes out. He doesn't cut those promos anymore where he's going at the crowd. Chelsea Green on a silver. Montez Ford. Tie-dye scratch and sniff. 25 of 25. It's fire. Tricolor of The Miz. Shawn Michaels. Right, so Cody would be the heel in that story is what I'm asking. Michael Satomura on the orange. 20 of 49. Sami Zayn. The Rock. Apollo Crews on a snapshot. There you go, Buffalo. Hulk Hogan. 54 of 199. Dragunov. Ringside of Tori Wilson. Got a silver Miz and our first redemption card of the evening. And there's our tribal chief. Cody would just get buried. Sammy and KO. Do you not let Cody lean into being a heel though? If they're gonna put him in that position? Because I mean he can play a good heel. Maybe Theory becomes his protege. All right, let's see what our redemption is. Ringside Blue. Card number 18. Speaking of Cody, he is our redemption. Cody Rhodes. All right. Yeah. That's another problem with kind of gutting the roster. If you lose some of those options. I mean, I guess you could go KO Sammy. But I don't know if they can go into like the lackey type of position after what they've been able to do. Die cut of Elias. Shinsuke on the snapshot. Silver. This would be Fab. Juan Cena. Welcome to the tie-dye party. 11 of 25 on the John Cena. We got Taker. R-Truth tricolor. I mean, what the kind of night is this? Uno de uno. Godfather. Auto. 101. What are we doing tonight? What are we doing tonight? What are we doing tonight, people? The whole train. Does that mean we got another green? We have to have another green, right? Like we have to have as many greens as we have one-on-ones. I think that's the rule. Sami Zayn, 3 of 249. Nikita Lyons, snapshot. Tricolor of Asuka. Braun Breaker, Hank Walker, Silver Brock Lesnar, Maurice, Finn Balor. Steve, you're not skunked. I'm pretty sure there's been a Becky in here somewhere. Hey, Blah, you got Cena, right? Oh, wait a minute. You don't. That was the other night. Damn. Man. My bad. I knew you had him at one point. I just couldn't remember when. And then Dan just remembered when. And it wasn't tonight. So, my fault, fam. My fault. I mean, do we have another one-on-one available? Hogan ringside color. Got you. And then we got an auto coming up. I think that one. That's fire though. 3 101s. Got Hank Walker, Ultimate Warrior, 108 of 149. How cool. Bray Wyatt, Stone Cold Steve Austin on a die cut, Damian Priest silver snapshot, Torrie Wilson ringside, Top Dollar, Jey Uso, 3 of 49 on an auto, main event Jey, Randy Orton silver, Roddy Piper, Bret Hart on the white, 76 of 125. We got Bayley, tricolor of Axiom, Natalia. Moving on. New stack, new stack, new stack, new stack. Don't forget, we're running this back again Monday. 2 more fresh cases, which means more hits. For those of you into that sort of thing, you know, if you're into 101s and you're into greens, and you're into like a whole tie-dye party, come on back. Join us Monday. We'll do the same. We'll do this all over again, just with different cards. Ain't worried about you, boy, Cotton Blah. You're not a real one like that. I know the type of cloth you're cut from, sir. Fugazi. Fugazi cloth. It's auto in there. I've had one night, I think it was it Prism? Or it was a select break. I want to say last year. I pulled 4 in one break. Lime green. That's fire. That's fire. That lime on lime. 44.75. Matt Riddle. Carmella. Gold. Scratch and sniff. 5 of 10. Torrie Wilson on the tricolor. Stone Cold. Seth freaking Rollins. 239 to 249. Honky Tonk Man on the auto. 29 to 49. Ringside auto. Honky Tonk Man. Gonna see his IC historic reign or record reign come to an end here shortly. Hank Walker, I think he was requested as well. 107 and 175. JC Jane on the snapshot. Dragunov. not to be forgotten. 160 of 199. Gigi Dolan on a snapshot, and boom. Didn't you get it earlier, TV? Or am I thinking of someone else? I might be thinking of someone else. This has been a fire break, though. Everyone's not happy, and I can understand why you're not. But if you just sit back and kind of enjoy the hits in general, what up, Ty? Welcome back, bro. Happy to see you too. We're running this one back Monday, so there's your chance. Feel free to join. If nothing else, just come hang out, bro. Just come see what's good. Be a part of the community, you know? No, we're gonna save you a seat, bro. You're good. We got UFC after this. There'll be nothing tomorrow, and then Monday we're back at it. We're breaking WWE, and I believe probably Bowman U. Blah, what else is Monday? Sonya Deville, 70 of 249. Sami Zayn. Damn, I didn't know the likes was at 3. Damn, y'all. That's how y'all feel about your boy? Oscar the tricolor. Sonya Deville again, 13 of 49, this time on an auto. See, that's the problem. No likes being hit. That's why no hits are being hit for people. Xavier Woods, 26 of 75. Bianca Belair. John Cena on a tricolor. Liv Morgan, ringside of Mustafa Ali. Got a silver Cam Grimes. Roxanne P on the auto. It's fire. And Baron Corbin. Numbers do go up when the likes get hit. That is true. That is true. You do improve your chances quite a bit. I didn't know he was slacking on the likes like that, though. But that makes sense. The card guys want the likes. Every time. First thing you do, you open the stream. And what happened with GOAT tonight? Hits. I mean, you know. We don't make this stuff up. We don't make this stuff up. Every damn time. Your test theory Monday. Hey, blah. Have you done the math there? Have you done that correlation? You hitting the dislikes and then you don't get any hits? Why do you think that is? Why do you think that is? Smart guy. Silver Bray Wyatt. Alexa Bliss on the scratch and sniff. Tricolor of Alan Jones. Shawn Michaels. Tricolor of Elias. Shawn Michaels on the snapshot. Chelsea Green. 71 of 199er. Roman Reigns. Silver Cora Jade. Dragunov. Our orange is Charlotte Flair. 45 of 49. Apollo Crews on the snapshot. Die cut of Razor Ramon. Global icons of Alba Fire and Ringside Randy. You know what the mission is, Steve. You know your assignment. I still need another green to even out the one of ones. All right, 2 boxes left. Get through these, get a recap going, and get the hell out the way for the UFC. We're on our own little endeavor. We got gold. We got gold. Hope you hit the like, Steve. We got gold. Just saying. Just saying. Could be you. Could be you. Lime green. Let's see what we got. Razor Ramon. 44 of 75. Shawn Michaels snapshot. Tricolor of Big E. JC Jane scratch and sniff. Veer Mahan. 88 of 149. John Cena Global Icons. Apollo Crews. Drew McIntyre. See where our gold is. Not a rook. Andre the Giant. Legendary big man. 4 of 10. As in 410 pounds. Ronda and the Global Icons. Ultimate Warrior had a solid break, 75 of 175. Liv Morgan, ringside of Bray Wyatt. Silver R-Truth. Otis and Michael. Go with all this positivity. Goes a long way. Goes a long way. Let's see what we got. Ricochet, Roman Reigns, Spacer for Blah, Silver, Charlotte Flair, Lex Luger, ringside auto, Joe Coffey, 186 of 249, Bianca Belair, Cody Rhodes on the silver, Braun Strowman snapshot, Seth freaking Rollins on the ringside. Got a silver Xavier Woods. 23 of 60 on a Sheamus. Fella! Nice Sheamus auto. You're going to go back and count them, and you better get them all? No. How about that? How about nada? All right, last box. Magic. Let's see if we can produce some last box magic. Good luck to everyone but me. Wild. Wild. Shawn Michaels. 28 of 249. Cody Rhodes, ringside of Gable Steveson. Shawn Michaels on the silver. Bailey. Tricolor of Cody. Otis. 43 of 99 on the scratch and sniff. In case you're into that sort of thing. Jagger Reed. 70 of 99. Been a good night for the Schism. It's Natalia. Bianca Belair. 81 of 149. JC Jane on the snapshot. Spacer. That one won't go to Blah since he can't keep his mouth shut. Booker T on the tricolor. Elliot Knight on the snapshot. Got a silver Yulisa Leon. Tyler Bate. There we go. Tyler Bate auto. Requested last night. Shows up today. Alexa Bliss on a tricolor. Roddy Piper. And that is it. All right, now we got last stack magic. And then we got recap magic. No, I didn't spend the whole night lying to you. I said that one isn't going to you. The rest of them you can have. That one spacer, that's not going to you, buddy. All right, last stack magic. Let's see what we can make happen in the final stretch. It's still been a really good break. Maybe not for individuals, but as a whole, we've seen some nice stuff. All right, let's finish it out. Top dollar on the white. 118 of 125. King of Mystery. Raquel Rodriguez. Charlotte Flair. Ringside Joe Gacy. Silver Cam Grimes. Liv Morgan. She's had a break. 34 of 99 on the scratch and sniff auto. Apollo Crews. 149 of 199. Austin and Massey. All right, sleeve and top load these bad boys up. Run y'all recap. And then it's legal assault time. Appreciate that, GOAT. No problem, Buffalo. No problem, men. All right. Let's get these recaps recapitulating. Number 2, 199. Wait a minute. 199 and 249. Yeah, we'll be here Monday. Bray Wyatt, Austin Theory, Shawn Michaels, Chelsea Green, Edge, Apollo Crews, Asuka, Shelton Benjamin, Jey Uso, Sonya Deville, Big E, Dakota Kai, Charlie Dempsey, John Cena, Michael Satomura, and Joe Coffey. Apollo Crews, Shawn Michaels, Joe Coffey, Chelsea Green, Sonya Deville, Seth Rollins, Dragunov, Sami Zayn, Hogan, Xavier Woods, Kevin Owens, Bray Wyatt, AJ Styles, Otis, Rob Van Dam, Zeus, Thea Hale, Hulk Hogan, Angelo Dawkins, Elias, Liv Morgan, Elias, and Liv Morgan. Or, my bad, Rhea Ripley. Bugging out. All right, let's see what's next. We'll do the 175, Ultimate Warrior, Hank Walker, Asuka, Boogeyman, Shelton Benjamin, R-Truth, Piper Nevin, Nikita Lyons, Curry Hennick, Hank Walker, R-Truth, Gigi Dolan, and Matt Riddle. No problem, Vic. To 149, Bianca Belair, Veer Mahan, Ultimate Warrior, Candice LeRae, Dakota Kai, Apollo Crews, Undertaker, Baron Corbin, Odyssey Jones, Shinsuke Nakamura, Ulisa Leon, Braun Breaker, Rob Van Dam, Roxanne Perez, and Montez Ford. To 99, we got Jagger Reed, Tatum Paxley, Rick Rude, Yokozuna, Santos Escobar, and Kevin Owens. To 120, oh, my bad. These are our die cuts. Razor Ramon, Stone Cold, Elias, Sami Zayn, Xavier Woods, Akira Tozawa, Mr. Perfect, Guru Raj, Roman Reigns, Matt Riddle, Rey Mysterio, Tommaso Ciampa, Omos, Greg Valentine, Santos Escobar, Bailey, Ludwig Kaiser, Randy Orton, and Elektra Lopez. To 125, we got Top Dollar, Bret Hart, Giovanni Vinci, Kiana James, Alundra Blaze, Elias, Liv Morgan, Matt Riddle, Undertaker, and Yokozuna. Our oranges to 49, Charlotte Flair, Michael Satomura, Roxanne Perez, and Ultimate Warrior. Our teals to teals. Well, I keep saying that. Our lime greens to 75. Razor Ramon, Xavier Woods, Matt Riddle, Axiom, Bobby Lashley, Bam Bam, Yokozuna, Cora Jade, Drew McIntyre, and Liv Morgan. Scratch and sniffs. Otis. JC Jane, Alexa Bliss, MVP, Ricochet, Finn Balor, Kofi Kingston, Gia Lee, Joe Gacy, Jey Uso, Shotzi, Liv Morgan, and Bianca Belair. Also, Io Sky, Apollo Crews, Bobby Lashley, Candice LeRae, Roman Reigns, Kofi Kingston, Joe Gacy, and Sonya Deville. Our scratch and sniff autos. Yeah, Liv Morgan's spot was eaten. Liv Morgan, Rey Mysterio, Liv Morgan, Finn Balor, and Austin Theory. Here are our autos. Tyler Bate, Sheamus, Sonya Deville, Roxanne Perez, Jey Uso, Tony D'Angelo, Joe Coffey, Jerry Lawler, Juventud Guerrera, Sami Zayn, Stax, Zelina Vega, Jimmy Uso, Alundra Blaze, Boa, Zelina Vega, Otis, Gunther, Shinsuke, Ora Mensa, John Cena, Montez Ford, Don Morocco, Carmelo Hayes, Ava, Santos Escobar, Kurt Angle, Quincy Elliott, and B-Fab. Ringside autos, Lex Luger, Honky Tonk Man, Eve Torres, Dakota Kai, D'Lo Brown, and Lex Luger in the blue. All right. Our case hits. Gable Steveson on the ringside, Bray Wyatt on the ringside, Ultimate Warrior on our zebra, The Miz, our other zebra, and a Madcap Moss die cut, ringside silver. Our redemption was a Cody Rhodes Blue Prism. Our tie-dye party consisted of John Cena, Montez Ford, Alexa Bliss, Natalya, Tori Wilson, Joe Gacy, Ava, Jake the Snake Roberts, Sami Zayn, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Finn Balor on an auto, and Otis. Our golds to 10, Andre the Giant, Carmella on a scratch and sniff, Montez Ford, Paul Heyman gold on an auto, Dragunov on an insert, and Carmelo Hayes. Our 2 greens, Candice LeRae and Undertaker, ringside American Badass, both numbered to 5. And if that wasn't enough, 3 1-of-1s, Godfather auto, X-Pac auto, and perhaps the star of the show, color match, 1-of-1, ringside, Trish Stratus. All right, hell of a break. Had a good time. Thank you guys for joining us for Runners Back Monday. Have a good night.